I want to make a list. What are the greatest streams you can do? A tier list of what? What's like the all-time best tier list that if anybody did it, it would rule? A chair tier list. Squeaks, that's some shit you do before playing Granny. You can't just, what is a chair tier list? Did you actually just link me the chair tier list? Oh my fucking God, that is so many chairs. What a stupid amount of chairs. Holy shit. The Lego chairs F tier, off rip. Let me just bang out a few of the F tiers. I'm judging this by I would like to sit on it. I'm removing E tier. I don't fuck with E tiers. I think they're gross. S tier is awesome chair. I would buy this chair. And I would tell other people they should have this chair too. A tier, good chair. Would be happy to have in my home. B tier chair, happy to sit in it. If it's available, I would go for it. C tier, I guess C tier is like, I'll sit in it if it's available. D tier is I would rather stand than sit in it. F tier is this is for terrorists. F4 terrorists. A torture device. What is this? What even is this image? What am I looking at? What is this? Is this a cock and ball torture chamber? What is this? What is this cock and ball torture chair? Okay. Let's back up. This is a torture device made by terrorists for sure. Are there any other F tiers? Because F tiers are kind of easy. This is the Game of Thrones chair. That's fine. I think that might be it for F. There's a dog. This one's fine. I'm cool with the dog. No, I think that's it for F, to be honest. All right, now let me go with D tier because I think D tier is the next easiest. D tier is I would rather stand than sit in this chair. This one, that's like a unicycle. It's way too hard to get on. I'm not a big fan of it. This one, I just don't like the way I would look in that chair. I think some people might ride or die this chair. I don't like personally how I would look. Go in order. Do you want me to go in order? Fine, I'll go in order. I just have to clear up a few. This is like a pleather chair with an ottoman. I mean, I'm definitely not putting this in my home, but I'm definitely happy to sit in it if it's available. It's B tier. That's B tier for sure. Wooden lattice design chair. I can't help but feel like that's a C. C is like I'm sitting in it if it's available, but I'm not pumped about it. This cock and ball torture chamber chair has to be F tier. I don't know what this is. I can't tell based off the image. I wish I could tell. Is it nice or it's a pilot seat for a jet? Is it? Oh, so maybe it's like slime seat on the yard. If it's like slime seat on the yard, then you know what? Dare I go A? No, I think I'll go C. This is like a hard plastic chair. It's like that curved body chair. It doesn't seem uncomfortable, but I do think it's a C tier for sure. Camping chair, S tier. That's the first S tier. Everybody should own one. They're awesome. They rule. Just an all-time chair. Folding chair. Wow, this is tough. I think a folding chair might be A tier. I think I like a folding chair, but here's the issue, and maybe I'm a little bougie, and this is my problem. I like the folding chair with the pad instead of the folding chair with the metal. It's a small difference. I might just be bougie. Nah, I don't see the pad. I'm going A. I think a folding chair is a must-have. It's just so convenient to have a folding chair in a room and then be able to whip it out for somebody. I think it's all time. I love the folding chair. A tier is like I'd buy it. And I bought several folding chairs in my day. Piano chair. Piano chairs kind of suck. I'm not a piano chair guy. The piano stool. I think they're so uncomfortable. I would not rather stand. I'll tell you that. It's not D tier. I would not rather stand. Like when I'm playing the piano, I'm definitely preferring this, but fuck do I hate sitting in them. A C tier for sure. Metal. Look at this metal chair with the 3 metal back. This seems horrible. I might put this in D tier. This is like a food court chair. And it's like, maybe I just get my food to go. I'm going D tier. This is another curved body fancy chair. This is like somebody who entered a chair into a design competition for what the next school chair should be. But like nobody should ever own this. I don't know. This seems like somebody, yeah, it does seem like somebody just kind of reinventing the wheel. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not going to sit in it if it's available. It is C tier still at the end of the day. Okay, this is like the high chair. This is like an island chair, right? This is like the island high chair. I think these are nice. I don't necessarily love the design of this one, but I do think an island bar chairs they're good. It's way better than the alternative, which is the bar stool, which I do not like. I'm putting this A tier. I prefer it with pads, but like I'm looking at the field here and we don't have an island or bar chair with pads. So I'm not gonna get picky here. And I know the alternative, if I don't put that there, is a fucking stool. This chair does look nice. This looks like a good chair right here. This is a solid chair. This is kind of a hospital, it's kind of like a hospital waiting room chair. I'll throw a B tier. I'd be happy to sit in it. This chair is a gimmick. This is an absolute gimmick chair, so I would never purchase it, but it's definitely a B tier. It's not comfortable, but it's fun to sit in, and it spins. The Z-shape wood chair, like, all of its value comes in the fact that it stands with that design, but like it is so much focus on design over functionality. It has no lean. It has no footrests. I might go D tier here. I might even go terrorist tier. Comfy ass love couch, S tier. S tier, those are awesome. Stackable tiny blue stool. Kind of a must have. Oh, but fuck. Hold up. It's because there's multiple stool options. Dude, there's so many stool options. I need to stack them. Look at all these stool options. We have so many stools here. I'm stacking them all. I want to do them all at the same time. This is a crazy amount of stools. Who knew you could have so many? I mean, this is an ottoman. Doesn't count. I guess maybe it's in the stool territory. Third row, there's one. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's like the basket stool. Oh, and this stool. Okay. Fuck, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Okay. This one's a D tier. I think it's too flimsy. I think it's too flimsy. I don't trust it. This is B tier because it's fun. I think the dog is fun. I think I would like to sit in the dog. It would be very low, so I'd be very stable. I'm definitely not buying it, but like I'm having a good time sitting in it for the period I'm sitting there. I think this is like every house should have one of these. It's a sitting stool. It's a standing stool. It has 2 steps. I think it's an all-time stool. I think it's probably, like we had that stool growing up. I think it's an all-time stool. I think it's an all-time. In term, maybe it's more, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm second guessing myself because I actually think it's a school stool. And I wouldn't buy a school stool. In the classroom, it's an S tier, but out of the classroom. Growing up, we actually had a wood stool. We had a wood stool that my mom painted. And that stool was like, it was all time. I think a wood stool is S tier. This is not my favorite wood stool. I don't love it as a stand-in for what I think should be in every household, which is a wood stool. Because I like when they have the bar, but I think a wood stool should be S. I think a wood stool should be S. I mean, that can be a mini coffee table. It can be a stool. It can be a standing stool. I think every house should have a wood stool. Bar stool, not a fan. Not a fan of the bar stool. It's a C tier. I'll sit in it. Just not a fan. I find them quite uncomfortable. This is like a, what even is this one? This is like a band stool. This is like a band class stool. This is for drummers or some shit. Put it next to the piano bench. This is like the slightly nicer padded stool. I'll put it B tier. I mean, it's better than this one. These are the class stools. The plastic stool, I think, is ass. I think I'm a plastic stool hater. I think it's D tier. It's flimsy. Its whole design is about the stack. It's clear from the design they cared more about the stack than the user. This one, on the other hand, I actually think is kind of nice. I'll put it B tier. I like these ones. I find them practical. Okay, we have 3 more pseudo stools. Do you guys think this is a basket stool? I can't tell. Is this a storage stool or is it just no, right? It's just like a wicker basket stool, but it's not a basket, a wicker stool. This seems like a weird option. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all, to be honest. I don't think it's, I think it's D. I think it's D. I think it's functionally flawed from the design stage. From its concept, it has fucked up. The ottoman, A tier. Every house should have an ottoman. Love a solo ottoman. The yoga ball, I find the yoga ball to be... I think the yoga ball is fun. If we are doing a chair tier list, this is not a chair. I don't personally enjoy it, and when other people are using the yoga ball, I find it annoying. They're moving way more. They're constantly fucking getting off balance and like catching themselves. I think it's annoying as shit. I think it's fucking annoying. And if you're really good at it, I also find it annoying. I don't know. I don't like it. They're having fun. I don't care. I don't like it. I'm asked to make a tier list. I'm giving you my opinion. I don't care if they're having fun. Sit in a fucking chair. I'm not against the yoga ball as a concept. I think it's bad for chairs. And in the chair tier list, it's F. Okay, this is like the outdoor deck chair, right? It has a major flaw. It has a major flaw because you have to bring it in for the winter or you have to cover it for the winter. You live in LA? Yeah, which is why I have no yard, so I don't have this fucking chair. But when I did have a yard in New Hampshire, when I had acres of land, we had this chair and we'd have to bring it in every fucking year or cover it every year. And it was a pain in the fucking ass. I think I probably put it A. I don't think it's S. I put it A because I do think it dominates the outdoor category in a way that very few of these will. And I have to put respect on the outdoor category. This one, I don't even know what the hell I am looking at. It seems fun. I think I'd sit in it once, but I think realistically it's D. I don't think I would sit in this. Yeah, this is like, this is the chair that would be at Facebook's office as you walk through. This is our hangout area. People hang out here all the time just to chat. It's like our other departments are able to, you know, mix, and we really believe in collaboration, coming in the office again. And then nobody fucking uses it because nobody wants to go in the office because they'd rather die. Ooh, adjustable outdoor lawn chair. Fuck, that's a good one. I think it's S. I think it's peak. I think every house should own it. Adjustable outdoor lawn chair. That's a good one. It's a good material too. It handles like debris well. Remember, you're judging the chair, not the environment the chair is in. I mean, chairs are all contexts. You have to keep the context because chairs exist in the context you sit in. I don't know what you're saying here, Squeaks. I think this chair rules. If this is a chair and the only place you can sit on it is at the dinner table, it is not an S tier chair. I have to consider the chair at its best context. Putting a bad chair outside makes it an S tier chair. It's not a bad chair. I mean, the context is that you're outside. That's when you would use it. Here's the thing. I can recontextualize any S tier chair and then all of a sudden it's F tier. In fact, I could probably recontextualize some like D tier chairs and then that might make them like A tier or S tier. So all I'm doing is applying the context that it's most likely used in to grade it. I think this is fair. I think this is reasonable. This fighter jet seat, for example, maybe that actually fucking bolsters Squeak's argument. No, I think I stand strong because in a jet, I still don't like that chair. And if this is a plane seat is C tier. I would not rather stand, but I would not fucking choose to sit in one if it was in any other circumstance outside of a plane. No, I think I'm right. What say you? Where would you put this lawn chair? Are you sitting here and you're going like, what would I rather sit in? The lawn chair or the comfy chair? Because if you're doing that, then it's like, you might as well just put everything into C or below, except for the awesome, comfortable chairs. In a way, you're almost flatlining the context to like your living room. But like, why are we not as humans then just always sitting in the most comfortable chair? Why, when you go outside, do we not have this chair? Why, when you're on a plane, is there not a bunch of these chairs? Why, when you're in an office, are you not using this chair? Why, when you're streaming, are you not using this chair? The answer is because the chairs rely on their context. When you're in your living room, Squeaks, why are you not sitting in the Herman Miller Aeron? It's an S tier chair. He probably is. Yeah, it's a fucking good point. He's a psycho. I should have asked anyone else. He probably is. Yeah, he probably fucking is. My God, he is. You know what Squeaks probably does? Is he probably boots up a like fucking Seinfeld for the 800th time, has a spinny chair, turns it around and goes, Mr. Seinfeld, I was expecting you. And then watches while eating a bowl of popcorn by himself. Picture frame of him with his family face down on the mantle. What about a yoga ball? What context is a yoga ball the chair, the choice of a chair? It's always F. During yoga? It's not a chair during yoga, obviously. Yoga is not a sitting activity. The way you do yoga, it's a chair. So you're calling me fat. That's what you've gone. You're just calling me fat now. Okay. No, we'll keep the list going. Movie theater chair. Honestly, if I go into a movie theater and they have this chair as the option, I'm sad. I've been made bougie by society. I want the fucking comfy ass chair. I want the fucking comfy ass chair where you can push the button and it goes, and it's the recliner. The new chairs rule. When I have to sit in the old bitch ass chairs, I'm sad about it. You're so fucking rich. Okay, guy who hasn't been to the movies. You're acting like the Alamo Draft House is the only place that has this. Bro, they're at the AMC. Go to Cineplex. Like, what are you doing? You just haven't been in the movies. That's because you're in LA? It's even the opposite. Because in LA, for whatever reason, they love historic theaters. They keep buying up historic theaters, and those are the theaters that play the cool movies, and they keep the old chairs. They don't even look this nice. They're worse than this. Go to any of the theaters that Tarantino owns. It's like the fucking same chair that Audrey Hepburn sat in. They hurt. I think these chairs are B. C. I'm sitting in them by circumstance. I think I'm sitting in them by circumstance. You know what? These ones actually kind of look nice though. And it has a cup holder. I'll put it B for the cup holder. This is fucking yoga ball terrorism light. I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know. This is a crazy... It's a crazy chair design. Yoga ball's final form. Floating chair. I kind of like these ones. They have a bit of give. You get a bit of... You know... bit of oomph in them. They're pretty comfortable, good bounce. If it's available, I think I would reach for this. I think I might put it A. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I think the ottomans are always quite weak, and I feel like I can't always nail the comfort zone on this. I think it's a B. This is like a love couch one. This is more of a gimmicky pair of lips love couch. Certainly wouldn't be my go-to. Would I rather stand? No, I would not rather stand. Metal chair with a framed back. I feel like it is what it is here. I throw it C, call it a day. This is kind of like Cutie's stream chair. And honestly, I used to be a hater, but I now actually think it's an S tier. They're very comfortable and they look nice. It's probably one of the nicest looking chairs. Like, I think you should have one of these chairs in your home.
You're my mans.
No, these are like the 2 chairs that you put in the room that nobody hangs out in, but is designed in a way as if people were to hang out in them. What room? I don't like the fake living room. Doesn't that mean it's bad? No, I think if you were actually hanging out in them, you'd have some appreciation. You ever watch like a house tour and they have a bed and then they have 2 chairs that are like cuck chairs in the bedroom? They'll always end up being like these chairs. Yeah, like the hotel, like a nice hotel room would have these chairs. So you're putting the cuck chair S tier? Yeah, I think every house should have a cuck chair. Yes. Sorry, yes. Okay, this is like a cabana outdoor chair. I think they're horrible, to be honest. I'm a big hater of these. I think it's trying to do everything this one's doing, but in an uncomfortable way. I'm a big hater. I think they're only used because the look. This is like beachfront. I really don't like them. For me, it's D. If you're on the beach, it's a vibe. If you're on the beach, I guess it could be a vibe, but I would, in that circumstance, rather lie down on a towel. I think, which is in this case is rather stand. So it's D tier. Let's get to our office chair section, because I think we have a few office chairs here, and I think it's probably my most experienced category. The gamer chair. I think the gamer chair is C tier or below. F tier is a bit absurd, right? I think it's you're trying to be I think if you're saying F, you're sacrificing your true beliefs to make your opinion seem more powerful. I don't think anyone actually thinks it's an F. I think you're doing a bit much. It's definitely just a C. You can just do way better for the same amount of money. They're ugly, they're shit in terms of what you get for the cost, but it's not that bad. Yeah, you're virtue signaling. I couldn't think of the words. This is the greatest chair I think you could ever purchase. I think if you were to only buy one chair for the rest of your life, it should be the Herman Miller Aeron. It's expensive retail, but I promise a business near you will shut down that purchased 20 of them in the next 2 years, and you can find them on sale. They also have a lifetime warranty. I think it's the greatest office chair. I think the Embody sucks. I'm an Embody hater. I don't understand the design of the Embody. It is made for a BBL ass. The back support is sacrificed for a curvier design, but the Aeron rules. This is like probably a step below the Aeron. Actually, you know what? No, I think this would be a step below the Aeron. This one's good. I think the most important factors in an office chair is adjustability. Okay, both in terms of height of the chair, but also arm height matters a lot. So this one has no arm height adjustment. This one does. And then, you want like lumbar adjustment. You want a 5-star base. These all have that. This one would probably be A. I think this one's A. And I think this one's B, right? I'm putting an office chair kind of in every tier here. This one's B because you lose the adjustable arm height. This one is C. This is a very rudimentary office chair. This is like what you would find at like a hotel office. And then this one is D. I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. I don't get this fundamentally. I don't understand the design, but I put this one D. I would rather stand. So I think that's our 5 different office chairs. Classic metal chair. Cold, but usable. What is this one? This one's kind of nice. I'm in between B and A, but I'd be happy to sit in this one. I might put this one A. I don't really understand the sort of A frame. What the fuck is this? Is this like a futon? This is a futon, no? It looks like a futon. It's that trending sofa bed on TikTok. Are you just using a different word for futon? Am I using the word futon wrong? TikTok sofa bed. I thought sofa beds were futons, no? Either way, if it is a sofa bed, absolute hater. I'm an absolute hater of sofa beds, but they're not D tier. I think you're sacrificing what could be a much better sofa for the ability for that sofa to transform into a bed. The use case for the sofa is much, much higher than the bed. The bed comes up quite infrequently, and so every sit is dampened for the one time that you get the payoff of getting to use it as a bed. So they can be very clutch, I get it, but every other sofa that is that size is just gonna be more comfortable. Didn't Ray sleep on a sofa bed every night? I think she just slept on a sofa and used it as a bed. A hairdresser chair. Awesome. I'm excited to sit in them. They're so comfortable. This is where my tiers get kind of fucked up because my tiers are everyone should own one. And my A tier is like I would own one. I wouldn't own a hairdresser chair, so I'm kind of cheating here. But I am very excited to sit in them, so I'm putting it A tier. Ooh, grandma rocking chair. I feel like those have fallen out of fashion. I'm not seeing a lot of grandma rocking chairs. I don't see them that often. I mean, everyone needs to rock. It needs a cushion. Nah, grandma rocking chairs specifically should not be sold with a cushion. You should have an old beat pillow that your grandma quilted that just has changed to the grossest colors through time that you slide underneath, but you wouldn't want a built-in cushion. It is a bit novelty for an S tier, I won't lie. I almost feel like this might not be S. I almost think this is like S out of respect for grandma. Like if you're staring at this lineup of chairs, but it's almost an S for the same reason as the wooden stool. Okay, we're talking about like a diner bar chair. A diner bar chair. That's C tier. It's all right. This one feels kind of the same as the beach chair from before. I'm just going to throw it next to it. It's not too different to me. I think it's about the same. I have no real change in my mind there. This is like a Pornhub chair in my mind. This is definitely a porn chair. Don't love it. Don't love the look of it, but sure it'd be comfortable. I'll put the Gooner chair in C tier. How do you know? I've watched porn. This is, I feel like, hitting the category of design chairs. They're not like chairs that you're seeking out to like get in your home. They're like chairs that people are making for a design competition, I feel like. I think I might put this one B because actually this one doesn't seem too bad to me. This one, I think I might put D. This one looks horrible. This is some wooden mess. This one, what is this one? Like a wicker chair? I don't love it. I'll put it C. Not a big fan. Ooh, the pod. That one's tough. The pod is fun. Everyone loves to sit in a pod one time, but it's so overrated. It's genuinely so overrated. I promise you the pod's not all it's cracked up to be. It's B tier because it is fun, but it's not A. I promise you it's not A. It's a cool design. It's a cool design. Yeah, I agree with you. As a tall person, I hate it. I have the same thing with that chair. Yep, glad somebody said it. I literally have the same thing. I feel like we have a series of chair and ottoman combos. So let's just cover all three at the same time. So this is the classic, right? This is I forget, what do you call this one? This is like the old Herman Miller one, right? Is this even Herman Miller? The Eames chair, is that it? The Herman Miller Eames lounge chair. It's selling for $7,000. Yeah, I feel like this is the shit that people have in their house as like a, hey, I'm fancy. But I guess it's becoming cheaper and cheaper. Like I think it used to be like fucking 15,000 or some shit. It's still insanely expensive. Having said that, they are comfortable. But 7K is crazy for a chair. But who gives a fuck? It's not about how expensive or how affordable it is. That's an S tier fucking chair. If you can get that chair, it's an awesome chair. I'm not sitting here, saying it's great bang for your buck. But if this is on the side of the road, you should pull over so fast like you would not believe because it does rule. I don't own one, but I have sat in shrouds many a time. The only issue with it is I think it's slightly tacky, no? It's a bit tacky. I feel like it's the same thing as having a record player with a Frank Sinatra record on display next to it. Like, all right, buddy, I get it. That would rule? Nah, it'd rule if you had Tatsuro Yamashita. Got a little Japanese music in there. Let's go back. Okay, this is just like the Herman Miller, but probably less comfortable. And then this is like the Herman Miller, but like not comfortable. So I'll just do an SAB. That's easy enough. I mean, it still seems pretty comfortable, but just less. Plastic white chair. Plastic stacking white chair. C tier. Easy C. Director chairs? Okay, so this one's a little different than how they actually are. Usually director chairs are much taller. This is a pretty short director chair. They fucking suck. They're ass. But Aura, cringe. I have been doing a shoot every day this week. Every day. I've been doing 3 days. Tomorrow's the last day, the fourth day. Every day of the shoot, there's a director's chair there. Day 1, I sat in it. Day 2, had 1 or 2 sits. Today, I didn't sit in it one time. Actual director's chairs, they're so uncomfortable. They're so flimsily built. They usually have a footrest, but it's like a collapsible one. So if you just put one foot, it like flips up. It's high up. The only reason it's high up is like for some fucking superiority shit for the director. They're ass. I'm not a fan. They're supposed to be portable. I'm telling you, and I mean this so sincerely, sincerely, a camping chair would be more portable, more comfortable. And the only reason it's not used, it'd also probably be cheaper because I think there's only one company that makes director's chairs. And I think they get to charge primo. The only reason camping chairs aren't used is because it doesn't make people feel superior. The Iron Throne from Game of Thrones. Built on blood, cold, uncomfortable, generally cursed if you have the opportunity to sit in it. I think this is the electric chair. Yep, that's the electric chair. Okay. Yeah, it's got a footrest. It has armrests, you know, wood. It's probably gonna be F. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that one F there because you can only use it one time. So it's just annoying. The wicker two-seater. So weird, man. I'd probably put it C, it's fine. This looks uncomfortable. D tier, I'd rather stand. Airplane seat. Obviously, it's not F or D. If you're saying F or D, you're lying to yourself. You would not rather stand than sit in an airplane seat. But it is actually designed by terrorists. Oh, that actually might be a bus seat. No, I think it's C tier. That's a train seat. Sorry, I'm American. What is that? White, what is this? White chair. I feel like we've seen this one, no? I feel like I'm fucking living in Groundhog Day. I would put this, I think this is a simple C, no? Maybe it's B. You know what? I'm gonna move this to A and I'm gonna move this to B. What is this? What even is this one? This looks fucking horrible. The angle it makes you sit at, don't trust it. Ooh, Big Joe. Okay, we have a Big Joe, a love sack, a beanbag, S tier. S tier chair. I mean, you'll have some of the best sleeps of your life in one of those chairs. That's an S tier chair all the way. I think the rest of these are pretty easy. A lot of these are designer chairs. And designer chairs are almost always going to be pretty low rank. Can't really tell. Is this a massage chair? What is this? What the fuck is this? Why is there like scrapes at the bottom? Oh, is it like a therapy chair? Oh, is that what it is? Are those comfortable? I've never sat in one. Looking at it, eyeballing it, I would put it at a C, but I don't know if it's like actually a B. It could be a B. I mean, it looks, I'm uneducated. I'm going to follow what I see more of here. It's as comfy as a dentist chair. I'd put a dentist chair in B. I'm excited when I get to sit in one. Okay. This is like C tier. A park bench chair, iconic. I think a park bench chair is pretty iconic. I think I put it A. I think I rock it with an A tier. I don't think it's S, but it is A. Not comfy. Well, it's not built for comfort. It's built for durability and comfort. Like you can't just build for comfort because otherwise you'd need to put cushioning, which would mold. Like it's built to be durable and to last in many conditions. What is this? It's like the Chicago bean. This is F. This is not a chair. This is like what cities do to their park benches when they don't want homeless people to sleep on them. It shouldn't exist. It's an abomination. This is like a classic dining room chair. It looks kind of ass. I'm going to throw it C. I hate the back. This one, kind of like my top one here. I feel like these are similar counterparts. I don't love the depth of the chair or the legs. The depth of the chair seems to be the real problem here. Plastic patio chair. I think this is an all-time. I think this is an all-time chair. I think it's like an undefeated all-time chair. And you know what's awesome about them is that they actually are very flimsy, which kind of allows you to have some give in them. And especially a pretty worn one, the back starts to get a little comfortable. You got to break them in. They're kind of like Birkenstocks, but for chairs. This is some Royal Throne shit. The Royal Throne chairs. I think I'm a hater. Okay, let's pull out our Royal lineup because we do have a few Royal items here. We got a Royal lineup. Yeah, this is the Taskmaster chair. They're very stiff. I mean, this one's probably going to end up B. This one seems to be the most comfortable. This one's super ugly. I think I put it C. I would rather stand than use the leather ottoman. And then the metal granny chair seems kind of horrifying. I don't love it. The rocking chair is goated. We have a rocking chair. This is just wicker. Is it? I don't think it is. This is like a metal lattice design. No, I'm pretty sure to me, it looks like a metal lattice. And if it's a metal lattice, I think it's D. If it's wicker, I think I would put it C. Oh, I found it. I deadass found the exact one. It turns out it actually was a vintage dollhouse brass rocking chair. So that shit is definitely F. How heavy is it? It's a doll chair. It's not for humans. It's $8. All right, we only got a few more. This one, I think these are horrible backs, but low-key comfortable butts. I think it's C. I think it's more gimmick than it is good chair. That's an easy C. I mean, this looks like almost a D tier. This is just another rocking chair. I'll throw it A. Seems like a step below the classic one. Quick question, not here to ruin the vibes. Why are you doing this? Because I started it, to be honest. That's the only reason. Good old-fashioned kitchen chair. A tier. That's good old-fashioned kitchen chair. This is a terrorist's chair. Perfect. Okay, just trying to make sure you're not trying to redecorate the house. Metal lattice backing. We put it D. I'd rather stand. This chair I like. I like this one. I also like this chair. And then I throw this C. Okay. I think I did it. Whew. I think I did it, y'all. I think it's my chair tier list. That shit took me a minute. That was so many more chairs than I was expecting when I started. I really did not think I would be here ranking chairs for an hour. Is the electric chair on there? Yeah, it's an F tier because you can only use it one time. We got a banger main channel video. Yup, banger main channel video incoming. Ludwig ranks cuck chairs. Okay, I was not ranking cuck chairs. I was ranking chairs. I don't like the misinformation. I love my filler episode